first seen The Rock, the very beginning. And he announced, and he came out. He came out to cheers. He came out to cheers. And then he announced that it would be him versus Roman Reigns. You remember that, right? Cody came into the ring, and after he had won the Royal Rumble, he said to The Rock, he said to Roman Reigns that he won't be facing him. No. He said that he had someone else that would face him, and that was The Rock. And The Rock came out to booze. He was booed. Months before, he was cheered. He was booed. He was booed. No one wanted to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Social media went rapid, went on fire. They started booing The Rock. You're booing Jesus. You're booing The Rock. How can you boo The Rock? Because everyone was now in love with Cody Rhodes. Remember that a year ago when you thought, or a lot of the internet wrestling community thought, that Cody Rhodes should win? I remember hindsight, saying this now is all, whatever you may think. Grab yourself a drink, by the way, if you want. I was thinking to myself, Cody Rhodes, if you are taking down Roman Reigns, your tribal chief, you better be super, 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 super over. And at that point, I don't think Cody was that over. He was over, but there was still more work that could have been done. Did Cody really have a connection with the fans? Remember that a lot of these fans nowadays, they have to be trained and programmed over and over again and reminded. They didn't remember Cody Rhodes from 7 years ago. Do you think they even watch AEW? I don't think so. And it was just a few months. He had that pec injury, and it's just a few months that the universe was introduced to Cody Rhodes. More work could have been done. You needed to grab more sympathy on him. You need to relate with him. You need to feel the pain that he feels. He needed to make more of a connection. And like WWE does many of things, I thought that they would take the scenic route with Cody Rhodes. The trials, the tribulations, the hard times of Cody Rhodes. Hence where we are right now. Prior to where we are right now, Cody Rhodes has felt the wrath of Brock Lesnar. It's probably the main one. And Brock Lesnar, in a sense, almost passed the torch. That was the test. The hard times of Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar. That was the test. And here we are. On that, in the ring. and Cody Rhodes gives up his spot. This was all by design. This was all by design. Okay? Definitely think it was all by design. This was, and I don't think it was a pivot at all. People may have different thoughts, different opinions. This was not a pivot. This was carefully planned. You know, you hear stories about how, how kind of Triple H has a vision now of how things are, and he really likes to stick to that unless there's something really overwhelming to detract or change his mind. I think this was all design. I think the WWE knew that they would get that type of a reaction when Cody Rhodes were to give up that spot. Because for the whole year, you have been talking about finishing the story, Cody Rhodes. And now it's his chance to finish the story. And he gives it up. Of course, that was going to generate that type of reaction. What the WWE is trying to do is what they're trying to recreate. It's kind of similar to the Yes movement. And I think they did a very damn good, job of doing it.